Sebastián Molano is a 25-year-old Colombian cyclist who currently rides for the UAE Team Emirates. He started his career on the track, but now his strength is in bunch sprints on the road. And in fact, he won 3 stages in the Tour of Colombia 2.1 just this year. Enough about the rider though, what about the bike? UAE Team Emirates are the latest in a long line of teams lucky enough to be able to ride bikes from Italian brand Colnago. And Molano chooses their aerodynamic Concept model, a frame that saves him 20 watts compared to the flagship C64 model at race pace, but does weigh in a little more at 990 grams for the frame. Now technically, this bike should probably be called the Concept 2 because Colnago's first concept was just that, a collaboration in 1986 with Ferrari. It was one of the first carbon bikes and it had a gearbox with internal gears. Anyway, back to the future. This one, as you can see, is not Ferrari red, but in a custom black colour for the team with the UAE logo in red as well as the team's flag. Now, it's a very simple design, but in my opinion, it's super nice, especially with that matching stem, which is from Deda, and also the Prologo saddle, which is the Scratch MS model. Now, interestingly, Molano and the team have opted for rim brakes, which is quite a striking choice when most of the peloton are using disc brakes these days. Undoubtedly, rim brakes are still lighter and perhaps still easier for pro mechanics to work on, but it's certainly not anything to do with Colnago, who were actually one of the first brands to put discs on road bikes, even commissioning their own brakes before SRAM and Shimano made their own. Molano measures in at 1.83 m tall and uses a size 53 frame, which is on the small side for his height. So to get the reach he needs, he's got a 140mm stem. The handlebars are 40 centimeters wide and have internal wired routing, and like the bike, are very aesthetic with a clean look. And like the stem, they are Deda as well, wrapped with black Colnago handlebar tape. The bike is fitted with a 12-speed Campagnolo Super Record group set, and the team use Campagnolo Bora WTO wheels. In this case, Molano has opted for a 45mm rim depth. Although they're not super aero, at just 1,496 grams for the pair, they are plenty light enough for the hilly Colombia 2.1 race. They're shod with Vittoria Corsa tubeless Grapheno 2.0 25mm tyres, and supposedly one of the fastest tyre setups currently in the pro peloton. As for the chain set, Molano is using standard 5339 chainrings with 172.5mm Super Record carbon cranks fitted with a Stages Powermeter. Pedals are carbon Keo blades from Look. 12-speed cassette is an 1129 in this case, although of course that will change daily to respond to different terrain and stages being ridden. Now, some final extra details to mention. We see here that he has a blue chip on the right fork blade that serves to keep track of his time during stages of the Tour of Colombia, as well as his number 14. And finally, the bike is complete with black and white carbon Elite Vico bottle cages. Make sure you let us know in the comment section what you think of Sebastián Molano's bike, and remember that if you want to see any more of our pro bikes, you can find them all in the GCN app.